Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Space Quest 3. We've just landed on the planet Ortega, named after an American brand of taco ingredients. And when Roger stepped outside the ship here, he kind of melted and then evaporated, which is not a good thing. But we do have these thermoweave shorts. So if we put that on, after figuring out which side is the front, you put on the thermoweave underwear. They power up automatically, keeping you comfy in all temperatures. All right, now we can click that button there and head out onto this planet's surface. My, this is one hot planet. But you don't care, you're beating the heat with thermoweave underwear. The planet Ortega is truly a lava lover's paradise. Volcanic activity constantly reshapes its surface. Reshapes its surface. So if you have any maps older than last week, throw them out. It appears that parts of this planet's surface are not entirely stable. Better be careful or you'll end up in that lava fondue below. Right. Obviously loyal company men, the ScumSoft employees are happily performing their duties, but looking at their weapons you probably don't want to get too close. Okay, and if we hadn't seen the message in the Astro Chicken game in the last episode, Roger would still be able to do all this stuff. He would just not have any context for what he's doing. We don't have any context for why he's doing any of the things he's doing. Like trying to figure out what these ScumSoft people are up to. You hear the roar of the pirate scout ship taking off. The ship streaks to across the sky to an unknown destination. There it goes. There's a telescope, an anemometer on a pole, some seismic equipment, and a crate of some sort. It's full of thermal detonators. You pick up one of the detonators. Be careful, you could blow your fingers off with that thing. Aww. We can take the anemometer and the pole. And it doesn't even make you spell anemometer. What's this way where they went? Okay, so last time I was here, I totally forgot to use the telescope. That might clarify a few things that we're doing here. That's the moon, all right. It's known as around these parts as Pestulon. Aha! You've discovered that you discovered the force beam generator, and that moon must be Pestulon. Where they went, and that. I think we can go up towards the top here. It's been a while since I played this. I don't remember the exact path through here. You reach the rim of the decayed cinder cone and are overwhelmed by the sight. An impressive machine of staggering size sits in the middle of the volcanic crater. And we can go up another screen here, and we're on this platform in the crater. You're on a platform on the rim of the volcanic crater. A stairway leads down to the base of the massive force field generator. The message from the two guys in trouble said something about a force field. And what you want to bet that the top of this thing is very slippery, very easy to fall off of. While trying to catch your breath, you take in the panoramic view. Below you can see your ship off in the distance and volcanoes stretching out over the horizon. There's a large circular opening here at the top of the generator. This must be where the beam originates. Watch your step up here. The explosion disables the force field generator. You may now travel safely to Pestulon. Unfortunately, this planet is described as seismically unstable, and we've just introduced explosions into an unstable area. So that can't possibly... Uh-oh, that detonator has apparently set off a chain reaction of earthquakes. You'd better get off this rock ASAP. I was about to say, that can't possibly bite us in the posterior later. And this path here is not particularly treacherous as far as I know. Unlike the ones in, let's say, King's Quest III. I don't know if that music's supposed to be stuck playing one note this whole time, or if my MT32's crashed again. My, things have certainly changed since you were here last. The unstable rock has fallen into the simmering lava below. Not now. New improved quick tanning method. You never did care for fondue. Next time, don't get so close to the edge. Your brow furrows in grim determination as you prepare for a tremendous leap. We're going to do some pole vaulting. The Romanian judge gives you a 9.5, a truly outstanding jump by one of the finest young athletes we've seen this season. You'd like to try that again, but your pole seems to have fallen into the tumultuous lava below. Hate when that happens. Alright. Alright, and you know the drill. We're going to fire up the engines. Radar's already on. And then we're going to take off. And it cuts right to outside. So we can use the computer again. And we're going to navigate. Fleabit, we've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt or the hat. Now we're picking up this planet of Pestulon. Habitants unknown, surface uncharted, it figures. Let's go to Pestulon and look around here a little bit. Flashing message on your monitor attracts your attention. Right. And I think we're going to land on the surface of Pestulon. With the mighty wump, you set the aluminum mallard down on the surface of Pestulon. Alright, and since we're still early in the episode, let's keep going for a while. What a peaceful planet for a software company, you think to yourself. What a shame it had to be ScumSoft. You are surrounded by what can only be described as tree-like growths towering high above you. The turf has a mossy texture. Alright. You make your way through the forest of strange trees to this clearing, where you discover the entrance to some large underground complex. This must be ScumSoft. Suddenly the door to the complex begins to open. Several guards file out of the entrance and disperse into the woods. They must have been alerted to your presence when you landed. 2 guards remain behind to watch the entrance. You're hiding behind some of the strange local vegetation, looking out on a clearing and an entrance to the large underground complex. From the logo on the entrance, you deduce this must be the infamous ScumSoft headquarters. Alright. Alright, so we have 3 options here. We can either stay here, or we can return to the ship, or we can enter ScumSoft. Let's go back to the ship. I think it will let us. Let's stay here. Let's enter ScumSoft, why not? And Roger is frozen in a blob of jello. That's not a good sign. Right, and now that we're invisible, with Arnoid the Annihilator's belt, rats. It looks like you've made it just in time, as your invisibility belt is now completely out of power. At least it wasn't one of those invisibility devices where you had to take off your clothes in order to be invisible. Because that would have been really annoying when that turned off, and I would expect that out of a Leisure Suit Larry game. And this is another sequence of the game that I hate. The door has a key card security system as well as a composite facial scanner. It will be pretty tricky gaining access. Door leads out of the hallway. You find yourself in, guess, a janitor's closet. You certainly have a sixth sense about this sort of thing. Rummaging about the cramped closet, you find a pair of old, grimy janitorial coveralls. What a great idea, Roger. No one would be suspicious of a janitor walking around. You grab the overalls and pull them on, seizing the opportune moment to drop all the old items that you've been pocketing along the way. What a great disguise. Wait, what's this? You reach down into the pocket of the grimy coveralls and find, well, what do you know, a Mr. Garbage. A trash vaporizer. You've seen these babies in all the janitorial supply catalogs, but your superiors are always too cheap to outfit you with one. That's one of the advantages of the ScumVM save dialog system, is that it doesn't limit you to 20 save games. You are in the cost-efficient corporate accounting department of ScumSoft Inc. These hard-working accountants are trying to figure out where the company spends its money. All right, this is an annoying sequence here, because if you pass an office without zapping the garbage, uh-oh, you're in deep trouble now. These guys know that a real janitor would never bypass a full waste basket. And we're jelloed. You've blown your cover. You have demonstrated a surprising lack of janitorial skill. Perhaps this would be an opportune time to brush up on your technique with Space Quest 1 and 2. Alright, I'm trying to remember how this maze of cubicles actually works. The boss, Elmo Pug. It's your typical office copier. Untypically, it works. First, making sure that no one is watching, you slip Elmo's picture into the copier and press the start button. Out pops a beautifully reproduced copy, which you roll up and stash in your pocket. Don't forget the original. Wisely, you replace the original picture of Elmo. Alright. So I don't see any holes in the cubicle walls around here. So I don't know if I have to go this direction. It's been a little while since I played this. That takes me anywhere anywhere I haven't been. I think I want to go up to the... I want to go this direction here. No, I don't. I want to go by those idiots over there by the water cooler. Wait, does this loop around in circles? I think it loops around in circles. I think I've got to go north. That exit on the north there. Nope, I can't go that way. Go this way. Can I go this way? Of course not. You're in the boss's cubicle area, and the boss is in. Be reverent. Somehow you can get a message saying that these are the programmer's cubicles. And this guy here, I think, is a caricature of Ken Williams, the owner of Sierra. You stand on a platform overlooking the ScumSoft vehicle bay. In the center of the hangar sits your ship surrounded by rows of short-range skull fighters. Now, how will you ever get out of here? Okay, Elmo's gone. Don't know the exact incantation. You need to look at the stuff on the left. All the desk drawers are locked. However, someone has carelessly left a key card on the desk. You take the key card. All right, and getting back out of here is a little bit easier because the trash cans are still empty. You don't have to go in and zap all the trash on your way back out. Right, if you haven't been watching earlier videos in this series and wondering why I'm saving the game so frequently, it's just a habit you get into with Sierra games because it'll burn you quickly. You hear several clicks, I'm in, you think to yourself. Then you hear a synthesized voice say, keycard verified, stand by for composite facial scan. If you hold up the photocopy you made of Elmo's photograph, it works. Darn it. Alright, we're going to stop here because this is just a good place to stop. And next time, I think might be the end of the game. At least not, we'll get ready for the end of the game. I'm not sure if there's 1 or 2 episodes left. We'll just have to see. But thanks for watching, and tune in next time for more Let's Play Space Quest 3.